TeachMeGrappling.com here, and I'm just going to show you guys a sneaky little wrist lock. This is a two-on-one standing up, just trying to demonstrate. The move usually isn't going to be done standing very often unless the opponent is very unaware, but it's a great place to learn it. I have a two-on-one. Some people call it the Russian two-on-one. My right hand that's cupped around the biceps is going to cover the knuckles. As my left hand uses my thumb to control the wrist, my right hand will cover the knuckles. And then I'm going to get a basic like a gooseneck wrist lock. I'm going to double up, keeping my elbows in and then covering the elbow with my chest. So you got to keep that elbow trapped into your stomach area, and that way you can kind of lean over it. That way the elbow doesn't pop up, hit you in the chin. So you want to put two hands on it, double it up, squeeze your elbows together, and then you can apply a wrist lock. Again, not very often from standing are you going to be able to pull this off, but it'll work on somebody that doesn't know much. Some drunk dude you're trying to take out of the bar, possibly. So, but it's a great way to practice the technique, learn how to keep your body weight over it and control it. Now, on the floor, it's a little bit easier, and another popular way you might see this done is from the closed guard. I'll control the arm in a two-on-one. It's slightly different because my right-handed grip is different, but pretty much the same thing. Pull them forward with your legs. Your left arm, it's like an overhook, but their hand is not on the mat. And then you can swipe with your left hand, pulling those knuckles back, and then double up. Hold them tightly in the guard, making sure their elbow can't pop out. If you give them too much space, the elbow will pop out, and you'll lose it. So it's not super high percentage, but you can certainly catch somebody by surprise. Every once in a while, I'll come back to this technique, and if other things aren't working, the more conventional, and you'll catch somebody by surprise every once in a while. So good move to have in your arsenal, and you should be aware of it because you don't want to be the guy that gets caught. And my favorite way to get into it actually is not from the bottom, not from the guard, but while I'm executing a guard pass. Doing a knee slice pass or a cut pass. If they're using the knee shield, you don't want that. You want to avoid the knee shield. You want to keep your elbow to the inside, and that way you can try to slide through. And what happens is when you're in this situation, the person on the bottom likes to control your ankle. They bite down on the ankle, and that kind of gives them their last effort to kind of prevent you from passing the guard, and then they try to recover from here. There's also a lot of sweeps that people like to do from here. So normally I'm trying to pummel. Normal game is try to pummel your arm, get your head nice and tight, and then knee slice outward, kick the leg free, and pass the guard. That's our standard finish. But in the middle of this action, as we battle here, you may be looking for like a Dars. You're looking for the overhook here. You might be looking to stuff your arm through for the Dars, but it's really difficult. My right knee is in a position where it kind of bothers my knee. I don't really like the Dars from here. But if I'm under control of the wrist, and they're not giving the underhook up, it's very easy to kind of get into this wrist lock. So again, it's one of my favorite ways to get into this sneaky wrist lock. There's a little X pass, try to pass the guard, and then I end up in this situation. Right now she has her left arm around my leg. I'm playing the pummel game. She repummels, brings her hand in front. I get the overhook, and then go straight to the wrist lock. Okay, it's a real sneaky attack. If you are in this situation, showing you again, even if you were to lose your balance, I look for the underhook. She brings the hand in front. I control the wrist, jam the overhook in from the backside like a whizzer, and then go attack the wrist lock. If for whatever reason you're getting bobbled here and you kind of get thrown towards the bottom person's left, it's no big deal. They can't even come on top. As long as you keep your elbows in, keep the arm trapped, you should stay with the submission, you should be fine. So I'm just going to drill it a couple more times, give you some action. I'm moving towards the left, looking for the underhook, keeping the person pinned down, controlling the wrist. Whizzer arm comes through, my chest comes down, and attack the wrist lock. A lot of times they're not expecting it. Okay, going to the other side, looking for the whizzer for the overhook, bringing their hand in front. They usually use that hand to try to defend the guard pass, so look to attack it. Once you start attacking it, they'll have their mind on that, and then you'll be able to do other things. So thank you guys so much. Thanks to all my subscribers out there. with Teach Me Grappling. It's really growing quite rapidly lately. Thank you so much. We just passed 6,000 subscribers. Please hit subscribe and help me out. Thank you.